Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Loren Israelson, President of the United Natural Products Alliance. I'm coming to you live from our studios in my home. So welcome home. Today, as part of our YouTube series, I have the great pleasure to introduce you to Jon Benninger, Vice President and Market Leader of SupplySide. Jon is known to virtually anyone who's anyone in the industry. He has been a key figure for many, many years. And today, we're going to talk about SupplySide 365. This is a remarkable new technology that Jon's been leading with the Informa team to develop ways for us to stay connected and work and socialize during this most interesting time. And so we've invited Jon on today to walk us through the SupplySide 365 technology and platform. I do want to say the entire UNPA team is signed up and registered, and we are looking forward to being a part of this and believe this will be one of the great breakthroughs that we'll look back at the history of the industry and think, I wish I would have done that. So Jon, welcome. And we're keen to have you share the great news of SupplySide 365.
Thanks, Loren. Really appreciate it. And appreciate the long-standing partnership and friendship with you and all of the great people there at UNPA, especially in times like this. It's been a difficult year, obviously, for everyone and for our business, certainly with the cancellation of events across the globe. And it's times like this that we always appreciate those relationships, but times like this really show us how important they are. So just from all of us, thank you,
Jon. We feel the same. Yeah, we really do. Informa has been a great friend and partner for many years, and we couldn't be happier to lend a hand and do what we can to support you and the team.
Thank you. Yeah, we're really excited about this. I'm going to actually walk you through the site and show it to you. It's live right now, and people can go join and use it and connect and start doing all kinds of cool things with it. Before I get to that, just a quick background that when the shows started to get canceled, beginning with Expo West, of course, back in March, and then every show after that, what we started to do is have a lot of conversations in the industry to try to understand how the pandemic and all the disruption to supply chains and travel and events was impacting people in our industry. So we talked to CEOs and R&D people, purchasing people, marketing people, sales, supply chain, QA, QC, all kinds of people at supplement companies and food and beverage companies, ingredient companies, contract manufacturers, labs, throughout the industry, just to understand how the pandemic was affecting their business and what they were doing about it. And it's from that learning that we built this SupplySide Network 365. We heard loud and clear that people were missing two things primarily, a lot of things, but two big ones stood out: discovery and connection. So by discovery, discovering new ingredients, new opportunities based on consumer trends or emerging science, product prototype ideas, new suppliers, all the things that might take place at a trade show or a conference, or just with travel in general. And then connecting not only with people that you already know and work with and peers in the industry, but connecting with people you don't know yet. And a lot of that takes place at these different gatherings, whether it's SupplySide or IFT or the UNPA member retreat or any of the events throughout the year that we're all missing. So that's what we tried to build here, is an opportunity for people in an easy way to connect with each other, to find each other, and to not only build those connections, but build those relationships. So I'll share it now. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and show it to you, which hopefully you've already seen, because as I said, it is live and you can go there right now. In fact, we've had, at this point, we are on in the third week of October, and we have had more than 2,000 people already sign up. So we'd like you to join us. Here it is. As I said, people is the emphasis, meeting people. So you can go to the people page, the company page, the organization page, your own SupplySide where your schedule and favorites are, an agenda of upcoming virtual gatherings and events, which we'll be having throughout the year, many different types, ingredients and services if you're looking for a particular solution, community chats, and then of course our brand. But as I said, people is the focus here in being able to meet people. So you can go in and see every single member that has signed up to join SupplySide Network 365. And if you want to connect with anyone in here, it's as simple as a click. So I'm going to click here, and I can learn more about this fellow member, the bio, a link to this person's LinkedIn, link to this person's company website, the company they work for, and of upcoming virtual events on our platform that this person is attending. And if I want to connect, I can just type a message and send a connection request. Now, once I'm connected to someone, and I'll show you that right now, here are my connections. For instance, here's Sandy Almendarez, our content director for SupplySide and Natural Products Insider and Food and Beverage Insider. I'm connected with Sandy already. And so if I want to connect with her, I can type her a message anytime, or I can click on this little arrow right here and then click on this camera. And I'm not going to do it right now because I know Sandy's busy right now. But if I click on this camera, she will get pinged that I want to have a live video chat, and we can have that video chat right here, right now. I'm going to go back to people right now. So from the people page, our system will also make suggestions for you. This is the machine learning part of the system. Now, initially, when you sign up for SupplySide Network 365, you fill out some fairly detailed questionnaires. You don't have to, but if you do, it helps with this matchmaking feature. Over time, much like you experience with Amazon and other websites, the system will continue to refine its understanding of you and your areas of interest based on virtual gatherings and events that you register for and attend, based on content that you download, companies and ingredients that you visit and research, and people you connect with. So as you do more and more within the platform, it will understand you more and more in real time. And that's how these suggestions of people you may want to meet will be provided to you. Now, on an active level, if you want to go out and actually seek people to connect with, we've built in all of these filters down the side here. So I may say, well, yeah, instead of all of the thousands of members of SupplySide Network 365, what I'm really looking to do is to maybe connect with people at finished product brands. So I can click that box and it will refine the list. And really only those at, let's see, I'm going to go with dietary supplement companies. So now the list is just people who've said they're at finished product brands within dietary supplement companies. And you know what? I'm really looking to connect at a high level. So I'm going to go with CEOs, CFOs, and COOs. That's who I want. And now here's my list of those people that I can peruse and decide, gee, who might I want to connect with? And I can slice and dice this 1,000 different ways. I could add in filters about areas of expertise these people might have, say flavor or finance or quality or sales strategies, and then also areas of interest for them. So there are literally thousands of ways you can sort and filter this membership list to try and find specific people that you might want to connect with. In addition to people, of course, we have companies. So for every company that would have had a booth at SupplySide in 2020, we have a company page. And every company has the ability to add to that company page, and we're not charging for that. Every company has this, and in fact, even companies that were not exhibiting at SupplySide, if you want a company page, we will give you one, and you can build one out. It's fine. So every company is in various stages of building these out right now, but it is literally hundreds of, at this point, supply companies, ingredients, contract manufacturing, lab services, packaging, equipment, and other supplies that you might need. I can search. So in this case, I'll just search for one. And I'm choosing this one because I know they've built out their page. But each company can upload a video into their header. This is totally up to each company to upload. They don't have to go through us. You can change it 10 times a day if you want. You can put in your company description, all the categories that the company is in, links to your social media, your basic contact information, including the link to your website. And then you can upload as many ingredients and services as you want. It doesn't cost anything. If you want to put 5 ingredients in here or 50 ingredients in here or services, you can do that. And for each one, you can include details. If I click on an ingredient, I can see a description of that ingredient, the applications it's good for, the functions it has, the trends it's aligned with, the health conditions it's good for, and the certifications it holds. If I then want to go back to that company, I can just click right here. And further in that company, I can see the people from that company who are part of the network. And our hope is that there will be dozens of people from each company. So you can find the specific person you might want to connect with. In this case, there's a director of marketing and there's an account manager, and over time, there will be many more. So we encourage everyone to fill out their company pages and attach their employees to those company pages so that you can find anyone. For example, in our company pages, I'll just go, for instance, to our page let's go to SupplySide West. And for this company page, our brand, we have 17 of our people connected here. Imagine if your company or your association had the same with all of your people. And again, it's so easy to connect with someone. I'm already connected to all these people, so I don't have to, but you just click the plus sign and send them a message and say, I'd like to connect. And then all you have to do is, let me return back. All you have to do is have a video conference with them if you'd like. Another exciting feature, all of the organizations, these are all of our partners, much like UNPA. Notice my UNPA pin. UNPA has an association page, and much like a company page, the people, the upcoming events, all of the things about these wonderful partners are there. If I go into my SupplySide 365, this is for me. You will have your own. It's my schedule. That's where it is right now. These are actual upcoming virtual events in SupplySide Network 365 that I've registered for. Our first virtual gathering is next week, Tuesday, October 27th. And it is a plant power webinar with a bunch of panelists that are going to talk about that trend. I can look at the details, the description of that event. Here are the companies underwriting it. And then the speakers, Kanta Schalke, Natalie Slater, Eric Schnell, and more. I can also see right now we have 772 people registered to attend this virtual live event. And I can click on that and see who those attendees are and begin networking with them right now. I don't have to wait for the event. I can reach out to them right now and introduce myself and begin communicating. And I can also see the documents that are tied to that particular virtual event. If I want to see all the upcoming virtual events that are scheduled, I just click on agenda and I can look at it by day. On October 29th, we have our Nexty Awards. These would have been presented live at SupplySide West in Las Vegas, which would have been next week, but they will be presented on October 29th on SupplySide Network 365. On October 30th, we have a social event and a celebration with our partners, the Naturally Proud Network. On November 3rd, we don't have anything because that's election day and everyone's going to be busy voting. On November 4th, you can go all the way through the calendar and see the events. You would never attend all the events, but there will be events for everyone that you'll find interesting throughout the year, all 365 days. You can also sort and filter upcoming events. Say you only want to see the upcoming SupplySide education events or our partner events, say with UNPA. You can also filter upcoming events by topics, regulatory, formulation, consumer trends, and so on. And so it's up to you to build your own calendar of what events you'd like to attend. We then have our ingredient directory. Every time a company uploads an ingredient or a service into this platform, it goes into here. And much like the companies, I can filter it. I could say, I only want to find ingredients that are suitable for supplements and that I could pick a function that are on the CBD hemp trend and are certified, organic or any other combination I want. And it will narrow that list down to those ingredients, which I can then click on to learn about and connect with that company. And a bunch of other features as well. But the main takeaway I would say is that we're trying to create a platform for people to connect, for people to find solutions to projects they're working on and challenges that are happening, and to build their networks and build these relationships throughout the year. And then when events return eventually, hopefully in 2021, and we're together again in person, this doesn't go away. This remains a platform that people can use throughout the year and actually use at the event. Even if you don't travel to Las Vegas next year for SupplySide West in 2021, this is the app for the show. And you will be able to participate in various ways at the show, even if you don't travel to the show. So that's our hope, is to build a connected world for our industry, both physical and digital, that ends up being connected all the time in both those ways, and hopefully helps all of us not only build new connections, but maintain and build our current relationships, find solutions to our problems, and keep our innovation pipelines filled, our sales pipelines filled, and our businesses thriving. And Loren, that's the quick tour. I'm happy to answer any questions or show any other parts of it. And I invite everyone to join. You can go to SupplySide365.com, click register. It's free. We're running it as a free service through April of next year, March 31st of 2021. At that point, it will become an annual subscription, $399 per year. And our hope in the next 5 months is to show you enough value and enough satisfaction and actually enough enjoyment that everyone decides that that's a good investment for them. And we'll see.
Well, Jon, this is it's an astonishing amount of work to begin with, and just an incredible wealth of information and a new way to do business. So first, congratulations. It's a remarkable development. And as you say, during this interim period where we're all kind of stuck, I'm sure that people will want to use this just to get us through until we're live again. But by all means, this is going to be something that people will use as a daily tool. As I'm watching what's possible here, it's just a world of discovery. I think that is exactly the right word. So
thank you, Loren. I want to compliment our whole team on putting this together. And that includes the team, not just affiliated with the SupplySide brand, but the Natural Products Expo brands. As we know, Expo West and Expo East and NBJ were also impacted by all of this, like all events. And if you've participated in the Spark Change platform that our colleagues in Boulder introduced following the cancellation of Natural Products Expo East, SupplySide Network 365 and Spark Change are built on the same technology platform. So if you're already participating in that platform, you already have a profile. Your same profile is the same profile you will have in SupplySide Network 365. And you can go back and forth between these two environments seamlessly. Your contacts are the same. And actually the behavior that you do in either environment will influence the machine learning about your areas of interest, so we can suggest things to you in either environment that might be useful.
It's absolutely amazing. So Jon, remind us of the opportunity to register for free, and any important, the next big steps that are coming up, something that our viewers can take action on to get either registered or get involved in some of the activities and programs.
Sure. So right now you can go register for free, all of your people, at SupplySide365.com. Click register. You'll fill it out. Doesn't cost anything. The free trial is no obligation. We aren't going to ask for your credit card for the free trial. You just sign up for the free trial. April 1st, we're going to begin charging annual subscription fees for it. And it's on us, frankly, to create something that gives you enough value to where you want to buy it. And we'll see when we get there. That's what we have 5 months to do, is to create that value to where people say, yeah, I want to pay for this. But we're asking everyone to join. And in fact, for everybody that joins right now, we're going to donate $5 to Vitamin Angels, a group that a lot of us support, with a cap of $25,000, and we're getting there. And there are a bunch of virtual events already set with our association and industry partners, some that we've organized ourselves, and obviously some that we'll be organizing with UNPA. And you're free to register and attend any of those. There's no charge for any of them. Right now, we want to bring everyone in, get everyone together, listen and learn from your experience, continue to build and evolve this platform. We're going to have some hiccups, and we'll fix those. And some of you will have some great ideas that we can implement, and we want those. And we can build this together, and we can create, I think, a communication and relationship platform specific to this industry that becomes changes the way we do business moving forward, even when events come back.
Well, to me, this is incredibly good value. First, there's the free period, and then at $400 for the vast amount of information, contacts, education opportunities, chances to really get out and get connected to people in the industry that otherwise would be almost impossible to. Just so impressive. And we're hoping and expect that tens of thousands of people should be signing up for this. Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's globally accessible. And people that the people that don't travel to trade shows, right? We know that, say, at SupplySide, 18,000 people show up. At Expo West, 90,000 plus show up. But a lot of people at these same companies don't get to go to shows necessarily. The whole team, the whole company doesn't go. What this enables us to do is rapidly extend the ability to connect with people that you wouldn't see at these shows necessarily. And then even when the shows come back, being able to extend that audience to where someone that doesn't travel to Las Vegas or Anaheim or any of these events can still participate in many ways and make connections and maybe build their careers. Maybe they're young in their career. This is a great opportunity for our younger colleagues who are frankly much more technical than us to use technology to make connections, to build their careers. I wish this existed when I joined the industry. I actually had to call people like you up and others to say, I want to meet you. And this is a way to maybe bring more opportunities to more people too.
Well, again, all I can say is wow, and a big thank you that Informa, the team, has risen to the occasion, and I think has created something that will become a permanent asset to the industry that will become central to how we do business and how we contact and network with each other. We'd love to invite you back to give us an update as things evolve and you have new technologies added to it. And we look forward to jumping in on these first events and educational forums. And just really hats off, Jon, to you and the team.
Thanks, Loren. As always, we're here to serve you and we're here to serve this industry, and that's what we're trying to do. So appreciate all of you.
We appreciate the years of service that you brought to the industry and the work that Informa has done. So again, many thanks. We'll have you back as a guest. And since it is a Friday, we're looking for the weekend and hopefully get a bit of rest, everyone. And we'll talk to you soon. We're signing off for now.